Hello, everyone. This is John Miko, coming to you from beautiful Loretto on this very, very snowy March day. Anyways, I wanted to use some time to move our group project forward. As you know, we're not meeting tomorrow, Thursday, March, 22nd. Some of us are going on an excursion to the Sheets corporate headquarters in Claysburg, PA. So you have that class time to get together as a group, but I wanted to give you the next part of our assignment. So I'm on Canvas here. I'm going to go to Group Project Info. And first thing, I saw some of you did this, but not all groups did this. First thing I want you to do is, if you haven't done so already, is go to enter your survey URL here. And for example, team confidence level, team independent, team pivot table, and these others, you need to copy your survey in here. What I'd like to do is have all the class do all the surveys. So this is going to be our repository for that. So if you haven't done so, please do that very shortly. The second part, and this is due next Thursday, so a week from tomorrow, is the first draft of the assignment is due. Now, it is only worth 10 points. It does not have to be perfect, but I do want to see the direction you're headed, and I specifically want to see the type of analysis you're doing on your survey data, because that is very, very important, and I want to be able to redirect you if I think it is the wrong type of analysis. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to submit a draft, and I put together this morning a template for you to do so. And we'll use this template for the final product as well. Remember, the final product will consist of both a written paper and a presentation. So this is going to be the group project template, so I'm going to download it here and open it up. And you'll see this is what it looks like. So St. Francis University Shield School of Business, you'll put the name of your study here. This is your group name, and then you'll put all the student names here. That's the first thing. There's a table of contents. By the way, when you update the table of contents, or when you change down here to update the table of contents, you just hit the F9 function key, and it will automatically, I don't know why it didn't, maybe I can, usually the F9 function key says update entire table. I'm not sure why it's not working, maybe because I'm in screencast-o-matic mode. But I do want the table contents to reflect, and the way this works is these are heading levels. So when the heading levels move and you re-update this using the F9 function key, it'll update the entire table. So these are the parts. So the first thing is you'll put your name of your applied statistics project here, whatever it might be. There's an introduction and research questions. Under that, you'll put the introduction. The background of your study goes here. Like, why did you want to study this? What is the rationale for it? You may use outside references here. You might want to say, like, I'm studying freshman 15, and some other analysis, some other references that you found say that people don't really put on 15 pounds, they put on 8 pounds. So you want to do the background of your study, why you're interested in studying this, any outside references you want to pull in. Your primary research questions or hypotheses go here, and this should almost already be done. The survey design and methodology. So here is where you want to discuss, how you designed your survey, what types of questions are on your survey, the methodology you use to distribute your survey. You send it via email to these groups. You should just list the number of responses that you received on your survey. The survey itself, like the questions you ask, should be placed in the appendix of this document, and I'll show you that in a moment. By far the most important part of this is the data analysis and findings section. This is where you take this data that you downloaded from Google Sheets to a spreadsheet and you analyze it. So you're analyzing this data to try to answer your research questions. This area should include a narrative interpretation of every graph. If you include a graph, you should have a few sentences under that graph telling you what that graph tells you, what you learn from this graph, or what that graph shows. So this is, you decide what techniques to use, but I want at least 4 graphs. That's a minimum. I want at least 1 table using numerical descriptive techniques. That includes average, those kind of things. A cross-tabulation table would be good. Like if you're looking at something like, do athletes sleep longer than non-athletes, or do males do something more than females? Cross-tabs are very good for that. At least 1 inferential technique. So estimation is a good one. Like I'm trying to estimate the average number of hours slept of all St. Francis University students, or the average amount of weight put on by all freshmen, or all male freshmen, or all female freshmen. That's estimation. You can also use correlations, regressions, percentiles. Basically, any tool that we use in this class, you can use to analyze your findings. This is the heart of your study. This should be done, and should be done very well. This is you showing me that you can take data, apply statistics to it, and come up with information. And that is what this whole class is about. Spend some time. Do not use the little graphs that Google Forms gives you. You make your own graphs. Don't take the pie chart to Google Forms and copy that in a presentation. That's fine. That's a nice little graph it gives you. I want you to create your own graphs. If you have to replicate that graph, so be it. You use Excel to create your own graphs, your own tables, your own analysis. I want you to try to answer questions with data analysis. That's what we're doing here. The last section should be your summary and conclusion. So what did you learn? What did you learn from the data? And lastly, what did you learn from doing this project? What were your, what did you learn from working as a group, or working with data, designing a survey? This is a reflective section of what this assignment brought to you. Now, this is only 3 pages, but as you add things in here, it's going to get longer. When you copy in your tables, remember it's typically easier. Like if I'm going to go to, I don't know, let's go to this. Oh, that's not good. That's so if I were copying this into a Word document, I would copy it, and if I don't want it to screw up too much, I might, instead of just pasting it, which is going to screw up things, see how it pastes over, I'm going to paste special, and I'm going to paste it as a bitmap, which is like a picture. And now I can, work with that picture. I can center that picture. I can do all kinds of things because it's just a picture from Excel. So I don't know. I'm just going to. So I would put these different sections on new pages. As well, I have a references section. You can use any style you want. I'm going to say use APA style. There's a very nice research called APA OWL, very nice resource called APA OWL. It's out of Purdue's English department. Shows you how to format things. I would expect you to have at least 2 references. Remember, this isn't a research project, but you should be able to study, you should be able to add outside references for your findings. If you're doing something on weight gain, if you're doing something on food choices, I don't know, find an article about food choices on college campuses. If you're doing something on productivity, find an article about human productivity. Outside articles should inform your study. The last thing in here is your appendices. You need, appendices are extra things that would disrupt from the narrative of your document. You should copy your Google survey in here. Any other items that you want should go here as well. This is, this watermark a draft, we'll get rid of that for the end. But this is the template I want you to use. So you can start this, even if you haven't finished gathering all your data, and I don't think you have. You can start this, get together tomorrow, and work on it as a group. Get a good start on this. It's going to be due next Thursday, March 29th. We're going to have some time off for Easter, and then we are going to, I think we'll have one more day where you can work on this group project. I think it's April 10th. we'll cancel class and have you guys get together. But sometime in April, I can't remember where I have the date right now. Maybe I should look. So these dates have changed a little bit. I have April 17th is in-class presentation. So April 10th, I think you're going to have a work day. But you can get this started now. Don't blow this off. Don't wait till the last minute. I'm going to grade these difficult. Okay. I want to see you do your best work. If you mail it in and you put together something that isn't junior level quality, I'm going to give you a bad grade. And if you are hanging on and you are just part of the group and do nothing, your group will tell me and you will get a 0. And this is important to me. This shows me that I taught you something. So please, please, please do your best work. This can help your grade or it can really hurt it. Please let me know if you have any questions. And be safe today. Be safe in the snow. Hopefully you don't have to drive anywhere. No class Thursday. We'll meet again Tuesday. I haven't graded all your exams yet. I started those, but forgot them at home today. So I'll get them done this weekend, and we'll give them back to you on Tuesday. Have a great day. See you later.